Do your job. Obey the law.
Voters voicing their concerns loud and clear. They want fair maps, and they want them now. Good evening. I'm Andrew Kinsey.
And I'm Yolanda Harris. Those people want Ohio's redistricting commission to get back to work and create fair legislative maps.
They say Democrats and Republicans are playing the blame game, and as a result, nothing's getting done. 10 TV's Kevin Landers live at the Statehouse tonight with details on where this debate goes from here. Kevin.
Well, good evening. This all boils down to power. Republicans believe the maps they've created are fair, even though it gives them an advantage in 10 of the 15 congressional districts. Democrats say the Ohio Supreme Court has already ruled that they're unconstitutional and want the maps redrawn. Today, that frustration created a rally here at the Statehouse.
Do your job. Obey the law.
It's a fight over everyone's vote. This rally was directed at those who control the legislative map process, and they don't like what they've seen.
These politicians are an obstacle to justice, fairness, and functional elections.
Among those who attended the rally,
I do feel like it's taking away the power of the voters.
Mark Gavin Sr. of Grove City and Libby Hostetler of Lima.
My vote needs to count.
Black people, people of color, we are consistently denied access to the ballot box, and when we do have access to it, a lot of times we don't even have access to people who live in our communities.
The group, more than 100 strong, marched from the Ohio Supreme Court to the Statehouse, where they met with two of the Democrats that sit on the redistricting commission. They are frustrated that after 7 rounds of legislative and congressional map-making hearings, no map has passed constitutional muster.
But not to comply, not to meet, not to deal with the court order for 20 days is unacceptable.
House Speaker Bob Cupp sent this letter to Representative Vernon Sykes responding to a request to meet before May 4th. Cupp wrote, quote, "It is both unwise and not feasible for the redistricting commission to meet prior to that because it's too close to the May 3rd primary."
So this is entirely one-sided in the lack of cooperation.
Cupp also took issue with the money he says Democrats have spent on hiring an independent map maker. Now, after paying $500,000 to Mr. Glassburn, you claim to need to pay him an additional $200,000?
The numbers that Speaker Cupp outlined in his letter were inaccurate and completely mischaracterized.
He indicated that $500,000 had been spent on Chris Glassburn. That's not true. It was $182,000.
Meanwhile, these protesters demand that the redistricting commission do the right thing in their eyes, and that means discourage gerrymandering. Now, both sides have agreed to meet on May 4th. However, the Ohio Supreme Court has set a deadline for them to come up with a new map on May 6th. Reporting from the Statehouse, Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.